So, what's going on, y'all? How's everything? How's everything? Hope everything is well. And as you guys could read right here, it says how to do offer sequencing, right? So, offer sequencing meaning what? Funnels, y'all. Funnels. So, those of you guys that don't know, we are doing the one funnel away challenge. Why are we doing the one funnel away challenge? Because we're broke. We need money, and we're tired of being broke. And we kind of gotta go through this, create an online business. And Russell Brunson is this guy that keeps coming over and over and over and over and over and over again. And if you're into ads, then you understand that the people targeting you are targeting you for a reason. And not only are they targeting you for a reason, but if you see them everywhere, it's because they're spending a lot of money to do so. And if they're spending a lot of money to do so, then that means that they're probably making a lot of money to do so, right? So if that's happening to you, it's for a reason. Pay attention to that and click through that ad and see what happens. Things could get scary on the other side because, like I said, they're targeting for a reason, right? So Facebook, for those of you guys that don't know, Facebook has had Facebook ads for a little while now. And with the Facebook ads, you're able to kind of target your audience however you want. You get to choose. If it's a Gary Vee audience that you have, you get to choose Gary Vee, right? If it's a JLo audience that you want, you get to choose JLo. If it's a Ninja audience that you want, you get to choose Ninja. Right, so whatever audience you want to choose, you get to like literally choose it now. So that's what Facebook did for you guys out there that want to grow businesses. And not only did they do that, they also allowed you to create your own business. And within creating your own business, you have groups, and in the groups, they're connected to Facebook Marketplace. And with the Facebook Marketplace, guess what? Yes, you're able to sell things. What could you sell? Everything and anything in your house. So Facebook has become a business similar to Amazon that is just bringing value to you, 100% value to you as the person selling or wanting to make money. So at whatever point in your life you're at right now, if you're like flipping all the way at the bottom, you could do it. And if you're at the top, ads, you could do it. So basically everything in there, Facebook has it for you. There's nowhere else you should be going. Right now, Facebook actually just started streaming. So look at that. Facebook is crazy. If there's one company that I do want to work with out of all companies, it would be Facebook, but they do have to get their thing together when it comes to streaming because I'm a big time streamer right now. I currently stream to YouTube, Facebook, Mixer, and Twitch, as you guys can see here by the links. And I would go with Facebook. I would definitely go Facebook, right? Which is odd. Why don't I have my Facebook here? Because it's more of a page. As in, it's more of a link that you click. Now that I think about it, I should add it to that. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to do offer sequencing, y'all. So offer sequencing, what is this? What is this whole funnel thing? So basically, a funnel is a website. Long story short, it's the replacement of a website. Before, it used to be a website. Now, it's just a funnel. It's the same shit in a different word. Long story short, I'm not here to confuse you. I'm not here to try to throw you off. I'm not here for none of that. I'm just here to show you the third episode in this whole thing. Why not the first and the second? Honestly, because I was debating. I was like, this is his stuff. I don't want to give it all up, right? So the least I could do is kind of like do like a little sneak peek kind of thing. Make a video, show you guys 1 to 2 episodes. And yeah, I mean, that's the best that I could do, right? I don't know. I doubt that I'll get in trouble, honestly, for doing 1 episode because it's just like promotion for what he got going on. But either way, I don't care. It's not really for promotion. It's just to put it out there that this is what I'm doing. And if this is something you guys find interesting, then by all means, go ahead and go grab it. I'll send you my link. You go watch my videos, whatever the hell, however you want to do this. Yeah, we could go and make it happen. But this is just how to do offer sequencing. Episode 3. So, without further ado, y'all, I'm just going to show y'all who he is and what he does. Oh, and actually did this thing for y'all guys, right? While we're here, I'm actually gonna... So, one thing that I've learned, right, through Russell Brunson, which is the guy you're about to hear, is to kind of bundle things up into an offer, hence the name of the title called Offer Sequencing. So one thing that I've been doing to get a little more organized with it has been like little pictures, like little notes, right? Because I've seen him do it and I was like, yo, that's dope, that's super crazy, son. I want to do some shit like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for you guys, right? So guess what? Guess what? This is number one. I want to show y'all. Relax, relax, bro. Relax. Why you rushing me, bro? Why you rushing me? I can't take my time. Let me take my time. Like, it's not that difficult. Alright. So I have this here. I'm just gonna open it for you guys, right? I created this here for you guys. Did you see it? Right? And let me know if you want this. But this is basically something I created. It is my business. Is basically what my business is gonna be, to teach you guys out there to like not get so overwhelmed and so worked up. Basically, I shortened it all up to you guys, right? So I put, this is perfect, right? So I put these three up here. It's a little confusing. I should color code them a little better, or design this a little better, but this is just like draft number one. So bear with me. These three right here is your YouTube, right? So this is basically a template for the type of content that you'll be creating on what platform, if you couldn't tell already. So this is basically your YouTube. So what are you gonna do with YouTube? YouTube, I think personally, should be your number one platform, because from YouTube, like YouTube allows you to be whoever you want to be. So that's like where you want to focus your attention on most, right? And it's proven to have just like put its foot down as the best search engine for video out there. So I doubt it's gonna go anywhere for a long time. So I think we're all comfortable with just starting on YouTube at any point of our lives, because you can do whatever. YouTube is a school. YouTube is a job. YouTube is a career. YouTube is so many things, right? So anyways, you do one big 1 hour video, right? So what do you mean an hour video? I don't mean a podcast. I don't mean just a stream. I don't mean just you sitting there talking shit. No, I mean a show. So you do a show. You put it in your head like, okay, I'm a gamer, so I'm going to do a show about this game, talking about this for 1 hour, right? So even if you stream for 8, I'm not telling you record for 8. I'm telling you to dedicate 1 hour to what I'm telling you here. Wake up, go to your stream, go to your show, go to whatever. Bring value to the customer watching you. That's it. For 1 hour straight. Bring a value for that person that's watching you. For 1 hour straight. Do that every day, right? Record that 1 hour, right? Now do me a favor. You're going to open up 2 more YouTube channels. Why 2 more? Because one is going to be the product, right? So the product for me, when I make music, it's going to be me. This whole thing right here is for like a music guy. So if you're a music guy, you're in luck. If you're a streamer, you're in luck. Me and you could relate 100%. If you're not, then we'll have to find a way to make this work. But this could work with any business. So let's say you want to be a reactor, right? This is a perfect example. Let's say you want to do reactions. We're going to record an episode speaking about the reactions that you're going to do that day, right? That's how we're going to start. So today I decided to do this video, these reactions, because these 5 people are my favorite, blase, right? Then we're going to do the reactions, right? And then we're going to end it with something there with a call to action always, because every video has to have a purpose, right? Your video has to have a reason for you to record it. You can't just record a video to record it, right? Well, that's a waste. A video is the cheapest way to get anybody from here to here. Hook, story, offer, right? So these are things that have been proven time and time again to work. Hook, music. Hook, story. Just, you guys know a good song. Tell me you don't know a goddamn good song. All right, cool. Now that you know a good song, and then there's an offer. So usually it'll be for a musician. It's like they can't offer you anything, can't sell you anything. So their offer would be like a message, like a change in perspective, right? So maybe like you learned something through that story they told you. At the end, you're like, oh my God, like you have an epiphany. That's your offer, right? So when they do that to you, they got their job done, right? So that's a musician's job, because they can't really sell you anything. But for a person that makes reaction videos, for them, their offer could be follow me on my live stream because I game at this time of day, right? So anyways, that's long. So you have your second YouTube channel, right? It was basically going to be the song or the product. So every individual reaction that you do in your stream is going to go here. So if you do 7 reactions in the 1 hour here, you're going to take 7 and put them here. That's 7 videos now, right? Examples. And then here you're gonna have your IRL content. So basically like your vlogs, you ranting and things like that. So right here, the beginning of this, like your explanation. Let's say you have a 20-minute explanation explaining why, or a 10-minute explanation explaining why you wanted to do the reaction for those 5 people, right? You come over here and you post it over here on your in real life channel, right? And this is why all of this, I'm trying to separate it for you guys, because there's different people that want different things. People pay for different things packaged in different ways. I'm telling you guys. And if you value content the same way that I value content, then you'll understand that this works. So you have your 1-hour video here. Then you have your product right here on your second channel. And then you have your in real life content over here, right? And it doesn't matter how long. It could have been the entire 20 minutes of you speaking, if that's what meant something to you. So it's all on you, right? So then we go here, and now we start actually expanding to different platforms. So we have Anchor here, right? So you go with Anchor. Anchor, why Anchor? Because it's a podcast, right? And because we already have an audio that's an hour long, we're going to take that same audio and we're going to put it on here. And what that's going to do is going to upload it to 7 different platforms. What platforms they are, we're not going to get into details for another day. If you guys are interested in that, let me know and I'll make a video for that, right? And then from there, Anchor, as soon as that starts to pay you, starts, like, this is not something you have to rush. Like, this is free, this is free, this is free, it's all on you. This is free, 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 this is free. The only thing you would ever have to pay for here is this, written. And that's if you want to pay 10 cents a minute, right? So if you wanted to, you don't have to, but the money that you make from your Anchor podcast right here could definitely go here on your written, for your written, right? So from your written, you go, you're like, okay, I got these important ones out the way. Like, this is, if there's nothing, like if there's something that you do right now that I could tell you, like, start right now, like this is your 3-chord, this is your triple threat right here. I should write triple threat right here. You know what? In the future, I'll write it, but this is your triple threat right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Triple threat, right? These are just your extras. This is all your create. This is your documenting. This is your creating, right? So this side right here, I should draw a line right here as well. See, this is good. That's what I like to teach. So right here, this is your triple threat. You have video, you have audio, and you have written. That's it. You won in life. If you could get yourself to do this, then you have this and you have this. If you could only get yourself to do this, then you can't have this, you can have this. Well, you could, but it's a little more difficult. It's kind of like ass backwards, because you could write it, right? But then you could like sing it, and then you could do a video for it, right? So that's another way to do it, right? But a more productive way of doing this, so you don't have to kind of work that way. You know, you could just video, podcast, and then this, right? It'll be less perfect. It'll be less time, but you'll get more done. You'll be able to document. You'll be able to do more with it. You'll be able to have more speed with it. You'll be able to have more leverage with it. You'll be able to build brand with it, right? So not saying that this way up is not possible, because every rapper has proven to do it. I am just doing it the complete opposite way. I am doing documenting this and this, right? Because let's say I am a musician, I could make a video like this saying, okay guys, how you doing? Today we're going to be speaking about, okay, how to document and create, right? Document versus creating, right? And then my whole story is, okay, I'm going to tell you about this, I'm going to tell you about this, 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 and at the end tell you, how would you like it if I freestyled a song for you, right? And then freestyle a song for you, and you'll probably like it. And after you're like, wow, this person's pretty cool. You know what? I actually want to go ahead and I want to listen to another one of his songs. And you hear that song is terrible, but you still appreciate the value that he brings you, right? So he's going to go ahead and he's going to make another song tomorrow. You're going to listen to it. You're like, that song sucks, but the value you got is good. He should stay as a teacher, right? And then keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then 5 years from now, you're like, wow, this entire time, he was just a rapper starting from the beginning, or an artist starting from the beginning, giving value the entire time, just documenting his process, right? That's all I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing here. is documenting what you're watching right now, what's going on right now. I'm here. I am not here right now. I am here at this point. We are documenting right now, right? Because then from here, I will take this and I will go, maybe this conversation or maybe the song I make at the end of this, right? I'll put it here, right? Maybe the song, and then maybe the conversations I'll put here, right? And then I'll take the whole audio from here, the song, the whole everything, I'll put it there. I'll pay somebody to make it into a post so we can post it on Medium. And then we go into the whole creation side. So with Facebook, what you want to do is just take the same episode 1, post it right here. Facebook. Don't think too much about it. Same thing right here. You want to post mic on Instagram, IG, TV. You want to go ahead and you want to just post a micro from 2 and 3. Post a micro from it. So the song, let's say you made a good song or had a good message, post it right there. That's where it would go, Instagram. This is just personal advice to what I see has worked and things like that. Doesn't mean that you're in the same thing, you're doing the same thing. Maybe you have 3-hour long video here, which is not possible if you know about Instagram, but maybe you do 15-minute videos and you don't do micro. But if this is an hour long and this is 15 minutes long, that is the micro of that. Micro doesn't necessarily mean 5 seconds to a minute. Micro to me is anything that you chop out of the original content. That's what micro means to me. So if this is 40 minutes long and I took out 5 minutes, that's micro. It's shorter than the macro. It's micro to me. So that's what I mean when I say micro. Micro is anything from 1 second to anything less shorter than the original time of the original content. That's what to me a micro is. Now if you're editing and you're just trimming, that don't count. You know what I mean? But if you're just repurposing content and it's just any smaller part of the original content here, right? So you have TikTok, right? So what's TikTok? TikTok is basically what's blowing Instagram out of the water right now, and is gonna take over Instagram according to Gary Vee, and it's just gonna be on top of the world soon because kids are here. And if you have a business speaking to kids or entertaining kids, this is your blue ocean right here. That's it right there, TikTok. So TikTok is where you want to be posting all your videos at. It all free, by the way. All of this free except for written. So Twitch and Mixer is where you want to be posting the same thing. You know, I use it for gaming, but there's also, like, people forget, like, just because it's small, it doesn't mean that in a year from now it won't be big. You know, like maybe one day Twitch and Mixer will not be gaming platforms because they fail, but they excel at being something else. And you just never know. But because you was on it for 3 years already as a streamer, you know, one day it becomes like a comedian's platform, and that's that. You know, or maybe it becomes like a porn site or something like that. And you're like, oh my god, I've always been on Mixer and I got a crazy following and I've always wanted to be a porn star. Why not? You know, so you just never know. I would always say just go on all these platforms and never have any like type of like sentimental value as far as like, oh yeah, I know which platform works for me, because it's just not true. Right now, I'm even still to this day, like I still use platforms that I feel I'm too much on Instagram, where it's like dying out, where I should be more on LinkedIn and I should be more on TikTok. Like these two right here, it's a crazy combination. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is a crazy combination right now. So that's what you should be doing. Let's see. Twitter, grow your community, great for news, awareness, and your business and fans. Grow your community, meaning this is where you kind of like get more involved with the fans, more like engaging, more of the drama, right? More of the spice. This is where I get all my news for like YouTube and things. So like when Apex drops new info, this is where I go. When 2K drops new info, this is where I go. When new YouTubers drop new info, like this is where I go. So that's where you should go for your business. Just follow whoever's in your follow whoever's in your business and go there. And then LinkedIn right here. You don't know about LinkedIn, right? Jesus, how could you? All right, so LinkedIn, anyways, LinkedIn is basically when LinkedIn you could do everything at this very moment, right? So you see how this is like 5 seconds, this is like just 1 and 2, this is like just a podcast, this is just like, yeah, we're content gaming, yeah, but there's not like you can't post here like written, right? So Twitter is, yeah, cool, but it's not really like I can't post an hour stream here, right? So this is where you can post everything. LinkedIn right now, you can post your podcast link, not the whole hour long, just the link. Why? Because use it as a platform to drive traffic to your LinkedIn, right? Just use it as a social. Like, hey guys, use it as like your bio link or whatever, right? Just on Instagram, you're doing that. Like, hey guys, click this link on my bio for the latest video on my YouTube or something like that, right? You're doing that, so just do it on LinkedIn that way. Trust. So put the link on LinkedIn, unless you can finally go live, right? Those are the two things I would say. Go live on LinkedIn, or apply for it. You're able to. I applied. I'm still waiting. Still got denied and things, but I didn't get denied, but we're just waiting. And yeah, just share the link right here. YouTube One, share the link. Micro right here is where you're able to post this. This is kind of like Facebook. Well, Facebook used to be. Now I think Facebook is more of like old. So now just everything that's old, you want to just post as little as possible to. Just don't worry about the old. Give attention to the new. You see the strategy right here came from here. Instagram, right? Everything is just moving over. Everything just moves over. Attention moves over. So this right here comes from, guess what? Yep, Facebook. But you see, it's like this has died out though. It's like it's not much to post here, but there's some things to post. You know, like still post, because you just never know. They might make a comeback in a year, and then it's like, okay, all of this goes back over here. So all of this information right here, yeah, I drew it up, but for the most part, it's just gonna be the same things. You know, it's like every platform is for a different thing, and they work for different reasons. But at the same time, there's also competitors. So this right here, obviously a competitor. This and this right here, obviously a competitor. This and this right here are kind of competitors, because Facebook is trying to get back into the game with the gaming. So if they do that, they might blow up. But gaming isn't really doing too, you know what I'm saying, too good right now. Facebook gaming right now, because they don't really get the engagement the way the other people do. So you got to pick that up, Facebook. But yeah, you know, this is a template I wanted to just show you guys. Documenting versus creating. This is my 1 hour day, and that's that. It all comes from right here, this 1 hour, and all of this is possible with just this one episode right here. Starts with that episode, that 1 hour day. That's all it is. You know, I just wanted to show you guys that. I thought that it would bring some value to you guys, and if this is something you guys want, let me know, man, and I'll send it to you. But for the meantime, I'm gonna do a favor for you guys, right? Go put it here, because I know that everybody got an iPhone nowadays. I'm gonna take everything out of here. Nope. Screenshot that, boys. Just screenshot it. That's all you need forever, for the rest of your life. Look at that, read it every day as a reminder, and you'll be good. All right? Good. Now that you got that out the way, and I didn't have to send you shit, because that's like so overrated. No, I'm joking. I'll still send it to you guys if you really, really want me to, but just like hit me up in the DMs and I'll send it to you. I'll send you the same screenshot that you should have taken. I'll send it to you. Whatever. What else do we have? I know that was a big story, but it's a lot of value, guys. It's important. What else do we have? Oh, we have this. This is from this right here. No, it's not. I lied. This right here is from mission 1, right? So this right here. Whoa. We don't need that no more. Don't save that. Right? So this right here is from mission 1. So it's basically false beliefs. Okay, so your potential in buying has all kinds of objections and false beliefs about your buying. These great standing points, good enough, blah, blah, blah. So basically, he gets you to what Russell is trying to do, right? So through this whole 30-day challenge, what he's explaining to you is how to get a business from having nothing to something, right? If you had nothing left, right? So for me, I put myself in the same shoes. It was like, If I had nothing left, no money, no nothing, and I only could take this one thing with me, what would it be? For me, it would probably be my auction access ID, right? So that I could be able to go into auctions, to the auction, and buy a car, and maybe like beg somebody in there for money, and promise to pay them back in a week, because I know that I'd be able to sell that car in that week, right? Because that's how, I've been selling cars for a long time, so I'm pretty confident in doing that. So I was like, okay, I put myself in that situation. I was like, how would I build that business? So that's the business that we're doing here. It's a car business, and it's just like, how would I build that business? How would I do it? So I go and I ask myself, like, okay, when I go into the business, I want to do this, this, and this, but what are some things that'll stop me? Okay, maybe I'm like too broke for ask somebody else for money, right? I don't have auction access ID. Go into the auction with somebody else. I can't buy cars because I don't know anything. Ask somebody that's already an expert. Do your homework. Go on YouTube. Like all of these things, and that's basically what this is it right here. Like you're filling in things like that. It's like false beliefs. You're eliminating those things right away, so that way when you create your offer, you don't have to worry about that with your customer. Whatever offer you're creating, let's say you're creating how to sell a car, right? After you sell a car, this is the information that you need to register it, right? After you sell a car, this is the information that you need to maintenance it, right? So a bunch of these things that you want to eliminate for other people before they even have the chance to think about it, right? So that's exactly what he kind of teaches there. Long story short, this guy's a dope guy. He's a fucking genius. I can't wait to meet him. So then in mission 2, I'm just catching you guys up real quick. In mission 2, it was basically this. He has you write up this. It's basically your thing right here. So my thing would be the cars. And then this is an offer. I know it looks confusing to you right now because of the way I put it. It's just that I'm a little messy with things like this because it doesn't matter to me because I understand it. But long story short, this is 1 box, 2 box, 3 box, 4 box, and 1 big box right here in the middle. The one in the middle is your thing, right? So your cars, right? Cars. What could you do with the cars? This would be your offer. And these are just things like on the outside. Don't worry about that. But this is really your website. Picture this little square as your website. Picture your website name right there. Whatever you're selling. And these are other things that you're selling with it. So I'm selling a car plus tires plus a rim plus another door plus another hood, right? So this right here is what you're selling, right? So this is your thing. These are just like little notes on the side. So picture that being sticky notes. So put a sticky note here, put a sticky note there, put a sticky note here, put a sticky note there, right? You're going to get a paper just like this, right? This is the worst drawing in the world, but you're gonna do that, right? Your sticky notes, and you're gonna have the thing in the middle. Thing right here, right there. That's what we did there. So you're gonna go and put that thing in the middle for you. So if it's fitness, you're gonna put fitness, right? So in fitness, okay, what goes under here? You're like, okay, cool. What goes under here? It's this right here. You're gonna go and you're gonna do some research. I'm gonna teach you how to do some research. You're gonna go written word, right? Written word, physical product, spoken word, and other cool stuff. These are the 4 things that you're gonna be putting into your offer. So written word, right? So it's like, what could be written word? Like for cars, we're gonna improv because this is obviously the business plan that I have going on for my online business, right? So this is not for cars, but let's just go off the top. For cars, something written. What's something written that you would want for cars? Maybe like a manual for the car that you bought, right? So maybe, if you're selling the car for a Nissan, you'll go online and you have like this preset template, and all you do is change like the picture on it to be like a Nissan, so it's like a template for all cars, but then you like just change the picture for the Nissan because there's a common car you buy and it's easy for you to do, and you could just like send it to your printer. It doesn't take you anything but 2 minutes to do, and the customer really enjoys it, right? So for you, it's that, you create something like that, like a little digital magazine or something. Let's try to get some ideas off here. 30-day kit. What could you do 30 days for a car? maybe like a 30-day. You don't want to do a warranty because you're selling a used car. So maybe like a 30-day infomercial guide or something like that, right? So like maybe 30 days of tips on what to do after you buy the car. That'll be cool. So, you know, maybe like make sure you do your brakes today, make sure you do your oil change, make sure you do inspection. Did you renew your insurance? Did you paint your car? Did you buy car seat covers? Make sure not to smoke in cars. Make sure to drive safe. Make sure to put your seatbelts on. You know, like all of these things like actually matter to make you different out there. So you gotta think like, what could I do that's different? So you know, list of 200 resources. So maybe like list of 10 resources that you have is like, okay, how do maybe you watch a lot of YouTube and you're like, okay, I watch a lot of car shows, and it's like, okay, maybe I know 5 shows that are like good at fixing cars, and maybe somebody that bought the car from me fixes cars too, you know, and they'll find value in the show, and because I watch it, maybe they'll watch it. So you're like, okay, how would you like if I give you the list of 10 people or 10 shows that I got that I, you know, that are my favorite shows that are related to cars, and because you're buying one, I'm sure that you'll be interested in it too, you know, like just stupid things like that, you know. So maybe you'll make a list of that. So maybe, let's move on to the next thing. So spoken word, you know, so maybe it's like you have a master class teaching people how to sell cars yourself, or maybe you have a master class teaching people how to open up their own dealership, or how to manage their money, or how to flip cars, you know, maybe not even how to sell cars, but how to flip cars, you know, like that becomes its own little niche, because it's 2 different things. How to flip and how to sell is 2 different things. And you know, that maybe that's what you put in there for your spoken word. So try to add like 4 or 5 or 6 of them, whatever, as many as you could. With physical products, you know, I thought you know, maybe like chargers for your car, cigarette things, cigarette lighters, car seat covers, steering wheel covers, the trees, the little incense things, you know, like actual things that people be like, wow, that's pretty cool that he gives that to us in like a bundle. That's what you're creating here, is the bundle. So you know, you put all of that there for a car, and then other cool stuff. Like what are other cool things you could do for a car? Maybe like you're different, you know, maybe you do like virtual test drives for your car, and you give like pro tips and cons about your cars. And maybe here you're like, oh, I want to put, I don't know, how to teach people how to like flip a car on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. How affiliate, you know, maybe like how that they could work with me. And then here's like, how could I teach you how to, or want to know how to buy cars into like at an auction. And then right here, maybe there's like the link to your YouTube channel, because you've been teaching people how to buy and sell cars for a long time already. So it's like, maybe this website is like finally one of the ways to get into your business. Not the only way, because some people do that too. They start a new way and stop the old way. Like there's only one way. No, you want to add as many ways as possible into your business, as many ways as possible. You just never know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, that's what he teaches you here. And long story short, this is an amazing process. Like, best thing that I could tell you, that the only thing that I tell you you need for this, honestly, is brains, some dedications, and a motherfucking whiteboard. That's it. And if you don't have no damn brains, just be good at following instructions. Just know how to follow instructions. A whiteboard, seriously, like this drawings like this, you don't even have to make them perfect. Like look at me on there. Like it's crazy how simple he's made it. It's crazy. And basically it's just like that. What I'm drawing up here, it's what he's drawing up. These are just like my little bullshit mock-ups. Like look at this one. I just did squares, different colors, and put some words in there. And look at that choppy ass arrow. You see that right there in the corner? It's crazy. But yeah, it doesn't matter, bro. Stop trying to be so perfect. Perfection is an insecurity for, yeah, you know what. Yeah. Stop worrying about others, man. Just stop. Do more for yourself, for real. This right here, it's gold. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this, and we're gonna get to this.
Hey everyone, this is Russell Brunson. Welcome back to mission number 3. Now, in today's mission, we're going to start getting into your offer sequencing. But hopefully yesterday you had a fun kind of going back.
By the way, I did draw up a little offer. I don't know if you guys want to see it. for my I forgot to show it to you guys. Oh, I didn't forget. I guess my phone. Let me. Let's see if you guys can see that. Could you guys see it? No. Oh, there you go. There you go. You guys could kind of see it. I don't know how to. But it's like that's the middle, the two right here, and then the two on the other side over there. But anyways, I did draw it up on my phone beforehand. And yeah. Let's get back to Russell.
Back and picking some kind of object, some kind of product, a book, a movie, whatever, and actually creating an offer and testing it. Trying to pitch it to a friend or a family member, something, just to see what it's like, to see if they'd be willing to trade money for this offer and what you'd have to do to increase the value to actually be able to trade it. I hope you had fun with that. It's a fun exercise that I think everybody should be doing to start understanding these things. All right.
I actually didn't do that. I'll be quite honest with you guys. And honestly, if you have some common sense, like, no offense to you guys out there, but if you have some common sense, like, if you've sold before, I think that, like, that's where I get it from. It's like, if you sold before, you kind of understand, like, what a good offer is. Like, you have to understand the value of something to know how to sell it, or what, you know, that it's worth what it is. You know, like, there's certain cars that I've bought that I'm like, okay, for sure, I'm not going to budge on this price because I know what it's worth. I'm selling it for cheaper as it is. So it's like, there's no need for me to budge. So once you understand the value of something, you'll stand behind it, and the way you speak and the way you represent it, it's going to be completely different from when you don't believe in it and you don't understand it, man. So just only thing I can tell you is get to understanding things, then come talk to me.
Now, today we're going to start doing that, though, for your specific product. So I want you thinking right now through the lens of, like, the product or the service you're selling. Okay, and we've talked about this before. Some of you guys are coming with the product. Some of you guys are new, trying to figure out a product. So if you don't have a product yet, feel free to be an affiliate for ClickFunnels or for my books or for whatever makes sense. If you do have a product, though, focus on that as we're doing this, okay? Now, what I want you guys doing today is I want you sitting down and actually figuring out, okay.
And by the way, he did say an affiliate for ClickFunnels. We are going to go through the whole sign-up process for ClickFunnels and things like that. And I'm going to tell you now the whole price and things like that. It's $100, right? With $100, what do you get? You get me. You get his Stephen, whatever, coach guy. Stephen, he's a really good coach guy. I've learned a lot from him. And then you get Julie, right? Julie, she, and Russell. So you get 4 people. So Russell, what he does, he teaches you the business, right? Julie, what she does is she draws up, so she's the written side. She draws up his notes, basically. She makes them, like, a lot more fun. I'm gonna show you guys at the end of this. Steven basically goes through the video and he, like, answers the people, you know, like watching this live. And then I kind of just give you my perspective of the person, like my review of the challenge. Right, so this is basically what you'll be getting every time that I get on here. And yeah, I just think that you get everything, you know, just somebody going through it, somebody speaking about it, somebody helping out, somebody else giving their input. And yeah, so that's why I decided to do it. I went online, I didn't see nobody else doing this, and that's not why I'm doing it. Honestly, I'm doing it because for my business, I want to put things like this onto my business to show, like, you know what, I've been giving back. Man, look at this. I've been giving back this free game for a long time. Long time. But sometimes you gotta pay to play. Eh?
For my offer, for the product I'm actually selling, what are all the different little mini products I can create that I could bundle together potentially, okay? And the first time I ever did this, actually, it's kind of funny. I'd been growing my company. If you watch the One Funnel Way video during the pre-training, you probably heard about this, but I built my company up, and during Christmas time, it all collapsed. And what we did is, I didn't know what to do. I had no money, and I had all these people that we were paying. And so I called them up. I said, come in Saturday, and let's figure out a way to save Christmas, right? And we sat down in front of a huge whiteboard, and we did this. We literally said, okay, we have to make an offer and sell it to our small group of people because that's our last hope. It's like, well, if we were to create an offer, it would be the most amazing thing ever that we could create for them. We started listing out, well, we do this, and we do this. And we had we spent 2 or 3 hours mapping on a whole whiteboard everything we would do. And that's what we started with. And from there, we were able to pull the pieces out to actually create the offer. So for you, it's kind of the same thing right now. For your offer, you know the product you're selling now. We're going to wrap it inside of an offer. I want you to like just brainstorm it. Don't be limited by like, oh, I'm not going to write a book. Just like if like you could possibly write a book, like write a book, right? But just start brainstorming. Like, what are all the things inside the written word I could do? And like, I could do this, I could do this. And I found there's this public domain book here, and I could call this guy, and I call this person, and just list out as many different potential things as you could create or you've already created, right? You can plug in there as written things. Then it's like, hey, spoken word. What can I do for videos or audios or interviews or things like that? And list out all of the potential things that you could potentially have, right? And list out as many as you can possibly think of. The more, the better. You're gonna build a whole like palette of these different things. Then physical products. What kind of physical products can I give my people? Can I give them this? Can I give them this? And just keep mapping out as many things as you can think of, as you can find. We're going to build out this thing, and the same thing other. Like, what else could we do? Facebook groups, live events, coaching calls, Skype calls, one-on-one coaching. I'll have them fly to my house, like whatever, right? Even if some of them aren't realistic, and just map out as many things as you have, right? So now you have a whole palette of stuff, and this is the key. This is why most of you guys struggle at funnels. You start building a funnel, and you're like, okay, I have a funnel. What's the first page? Okay, and then like, what do I put on it? And then like, and like, you don't know what to do. And like, it's because you're not starting with this. This is like, here's the water, right? Here's the iceberg. This is all the stuff under the water. This is the bottom of it, right? The tip is like the funnel that you actually see. So a lot of you guys jump in and like trying to build the tip of the iceberg and keep sinking. It's like, because you don't have a foundation, there's all this stuff down here you have to learn how to do. You have to create an actual good offer, right? And then everything will work, okay? So for the first step now is creating all this stuff. Okay, and if you don't know what that is yet, pause this, take your kids, take people you've been working with, and like brainstorm, sit in front of a whiteboard and just map out like all the things you could possibly do to get somebody to buy whatever it is you got, okay? All right, now after you do that, the next step is I'm gonna show you guys kind of the basic funnel that we're gonna be doing during the One Funnel Way Challenge. But this process works in any funnel, so I wanna kind of emphasize that. But the basic funnel we're gonna be creating is very simple. It's like the Mr. Miyagi funnel. It's so simple. It's like the wax the car, paint the fence one. It's just like so simple and so easy. And some of you guys are like, it's got to be more complicated. I'm like, no, really, most of my funnels are simple like this one, okay? So the first page of this funnel is going to be called what we call a squeeze page, okay? The second page is going to be a sales page. And the third page is going to be called an upsell page, or an OTO page, which stands for one-time offer. Okay, so this is going to be a 3-page.
By the way, I'm learning this all over as I go. I've watched through it one time before. I am going through it again because I am a believer that you should watch a course one time to understand if that is something you enjoy doing before you start doing, right? Understand that that is something that is going to help you before you actually do it. That is super important, and it will save you so much time. If you just take notes the first time, just watch it, take some notes, go through the entire thing. I didn't go through the entire thing. I went through only 2 weeks, so I'm still missing 2 more weeks. But so far, those 2 weeks, I found a lot of value in it. So for that reason, I'm going to go back through it, go back through this journey with it. And that's the reason why I was able to have those notes and things like that kind of done for you guys already. So now we're going through it video-wise, so.
Funnel that we're going to be building. So we'll get deeper into this. Right now, I just want you guys to understand there's going to be these 3 pages. So we got to figure out what's the offer in all these pages. And then back here is going to be your ad. Okay? So this is where we are starting from. So I think most of you guys are familiar with ads, right? You see them on Facebook, you see them on Instagram, you see them on YouTube, you see them everywhere you go, right? So
we're going to actually draw this up so we, you know what I'm saying? So let's see how long it takes us to draw this up. Ready? All right, go. Woo, let's see. Written, spoken, physical, other. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make a box here, make a box there, 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 make a box there. Add, squeeze, sales, up, sale. Yeah, and I'm saying something like that. took us 53 seconds. Come on, guys. Change your lives in a minute. You could change your lives in 1 minute, dog.
I'm not going to spend too much time on that. You got to create an ad that's going to get someone to click, right? So why is someone clicking on your ad? Think through that. Like, what's the offer of the ad? Someone's clicking on this for what? Like, what are they coming over here to do? Okay. One of the examples I'll show you here on my computer. This is a squeeze page we have, and you look at it, it's really simple. It says Marketing Secrets Black Book, 99 marketing secrets that will change your business and change your life. And there's a picture of the book, and it says, give me your email address, okay? And you give me your email address, I'm gonna give you this book. Like, there's the offer. So in the ad, it's really simple. It's like, hey, I wrote this really cool book. It's called the Black Book, or Marketing Secrets Black Book. If you want a free copy of it, click here. Okay, so they're clicking to get a free copy. So they click on it, they come right here, and the page is like, cool, give me your email, and I'll give you, so I'm trading it, right? So for this, all we did, like we literally, this is a, if you wanna know how we created this Black Book, what we did is I basically went, and I've been doing a podcast now for like, I don't know, for forever, like 500 or 600 episodes now, right? So I've been doing this podcast forever, and we transcribed them all, but I had Julie Stoyan on my team go through this, and I said, listen to all the podcasts and find like the best things and just like rewrite them in like a little story. So she went through, listened to all of them, and she found 99 of the ones that had the best like story, and then she kind of retyped out like, oh, this marketing secret is this, and she kind of wrote it out. And each one's like 500 words, okay? And so this book is basically, it's 99 500-word articles that were pulled from my podcast, okay? So you can do the same thing if you have your own podcast or your own Facebook Lives, or if you've done anything like that, if you've been publishing at all, you can go back and you can get somebody to transcribe and do something simple like that, okay? But this was just like one thing we had here where it was like, this is the Marketing Secrets Black Book, something we could create, or something we did create, or something that's been sitting on the shelf for 5 years, or something I found in the public domain, or whatever it is, right? It's just there, okay? And so then on this page, like that's the offer, okay? So the ad right here is like, if you click here, I'm gonna give you a chance to get the free book, right? So they click in here, that's what the offer is on this page. Now what's the offer on the actual squeeze page? Okay, squeeze page is really simple again. It's get the PDF of the Black Book. So get the PDF and print it out. So I take one piece of this, like whichever one seems the sexiest, I grab it and it becomes the thing I give away for free. Okay? I think sometimes people overcomplicate. They're like, what am I gonna put on my squeeze page? Like, it's just like find something awesome that people want and then give that away for free. Something you would normally sell and just give away for free. Like, what? But that's a cool product. I spent tons of time and energy like creating that. Like, why would I give it away for free? Like, because you want people to like you and you want to build a relationship with them. So give them something awesome. Like my hard cost to create this book was like 10 grand. I paid Julie a lot to do it, right? So for me, it was expensive, but I give it away for free because right now this page gets like an 83% opt-in rate. So 83% of people hit this page give me the email address, and like for me, that's super valuable. So it doesn't be, you don't have to spend 10 grand for your squeeze page thing, but give them something awesome. Like maybe it's an interview you did with so-and-so about whatever. Maybe it's something, but find something amazing up here from your offer and just pull that thing out and give it away for free, okay? Like that's the easiest way to do a squeeze page. Okay, then you come to the second page, like, hey, and I want you guys thinking through that customer journey, right? So somebody sees my ad, this is a human being, right? Because this is just human.
So on the squeeze page, best for free.
They're on their phone, they're scrolling through, they see your ad, they click on it, they come over here and you're like, cool, give me your email address, I'm gonna give you this PDF. And they're like, sweet. So you give you the email address, they give you the PDF, put the email in here. Now you're taking the next page. As the next page, you're like, cool, I just emailed you the PDF, it's in your inbox, hope you love it. But what do you know about this person right now? I know that you just asked for the Marketing Secrets Black Book, means you're interested in marketing stuff. So then my video right here could be basically like, hey, and we'll get into story later, we're not gonna talk about it today, but I talk about the story about something, and then I'm gonna make an offer, okay? But on this page, I'm gonna sell something. Let's say I'm selling for 37 bucks, right? So I need to create an offer where the $37 is super cheap for the offer, right? So I'm coming back here, I'm saying, okay, what could I do over here? So I'm like, okay, well maybe I'm gonna sell my physical book here. Or maybe it's my thing I sell on Amazon right now, right? I grab something, and I'm gonna take that, and that'll be the first part of the offer right here, okay? And I'm like, well, what about this? I could take the interview I did with so-and-so and grab that, and that could be the second part of the offer. And I could take, we could do a Facebook group for all the people that buy and make that part of the offer here. And I could do this. And you're basically just grabbing different pieces of your potential offers and you're plugging them in until you have something that's worth more than the money you're asking for it.
Okay, so we're going to put that note right there. Plug in till it's worth more than you are asking. Awesome. So far you have the ad driving traffic to your squeeze page. Squeeze to your squeeze page. That's stupid. Squeeze page. That's funny. Best for free. On your squeeze page. Squeeze page. And yeah, and then you got your little sales page. It's like thank you. You make a little video. You got a little offer still underneath. Then you have your little upsell button. And then you got to plug in till it's worth more than you are asking, y'all. That's it.
But Russell, it's got to be more complicated than that, right? No, like it's really that easy. Is you were offer hacking people on day number 1. I hope you saw that. They probably have something like this with a whole bunch of stuff. And they're like, hey, for someone to give me $37 for the fat to fit to fat kit, what do I need to have? I need to have recipes. I need to have a meal plan. I need to have a shopping list. I need to have, like, boom. And they're pulling all the pieces of the stuff they've created and plugging it in. Now they have an offer that's worth more than $37. Now, how do you know if it's worth more than $37? When you start driving traffic here, if people give you $37 for the thing, you know it's worth that much to them. If they don't, it means your offer sucks.
You heard that? When you drive in traffic, so worth 37, good or bad equals on the offer. Means your offer sucks, bro. They don't want to pay you that much. They seen it somewhere else. Fix your shit. Put more juice in it.
Like, that's it. I don't know how to simplify that. People are like, my funnel's not working. It's like, no, your funnel is not working. Like, I can't figure out why it doesn't work. And like, the reason why it doesn't work is because your offer is no good. Nobody's offering to my squeeze page. Why not? Because your offer's horrible. No one's clicking my ad. Why not? Because the offer's horrible. No one's buying my product. Why not? Because the offer's horrible. Right? That's why we're spending so much time on the offer. You guys, you increase the offer, you make it better, people give you money. People give you the email address. People click on your ads. That's the magic. Okay? So it's not that your funnel doesn't work, it's that your offer sucks. So come back and make your offer better. Okay? Now, there's other things. There's hook and there's story. Those other 2 pieces we're talking about throughout this training, but it starts with the offer. Okay, that's the easiest thing to fix is what can I do? And if you don't have anything to create an offer, that's why we had to go back and learn all these different ways and get ideas and techniques and build things out and do a bunch of stuff. We're going to spend the rest of this week actually going through and actually creating these offers, like going to the Rolodex, getting people to help you with the ebooks, helping do audio interviews, like getting all these pieces created so you have them. But it's all about creating an irresistible offer. Okay? Now look at this human being who's coming through. And I got him excited to click. Now, did I get an email address? Cool. If I did, awesome. If not, like, what's the offer? Maybe this offer sucks. Let me put something else. Let me change it around. And then if that works, they keep moving on their journey. They come over here, and it's like, cool. Now they have an opportunity to buy this thing. How good's the offer? Are they going to buy it or not? If the offer's good enough, they're going to give me money. They're going to be excited. Then they go to the upsell page, and now I have a chance to make them another offer. Okay? So you just bought this amazing thing. What's the next logical thing you want? Okay? And I come back here, and I look up here. I say, okay, what's the next thing that we want? I'm going to create my upsell here. I'll tell my hook, my story, and then I'll create an offer. It's the exact same thing. Okay, and then maybe this is going to be $197. So then the question is...
yeah, another thing, by the way, you always want a hook story offer everywhere. You heard me? Hook story offer. HSO. Hook story offer. Let that be your little... You know what I'm saying? Everywhere. All pages. Hook, story, offer. Video, hook and the story, offer right beneath it. All right, cool.
What do I have up here that I could create that's going to be worth more than $197 to this guy right here? That's it. That's the game, you guys. So maybe I need this and this and this and this. And to justify $197 price point, I need a lot more things. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this piece. I'm going to do this piece. And maybe I need to plug in some of these until I've got an offer that's worth $197 and people start buying it. If they're not buying it, it means the offer's no good. So make the offer better. Increase the value of the offer, and all it does is it makes it seem cheaper to the person. Okay? Like that's the magic. I'm not decreasing my prices. I'm increasing the offer. Much better way to do business. Everyone's fighting to the bottom. I'm racing to the top. Okay? That's the big difference between what I do and everybody else does. Those who are killing it in the funnel world, they understand this. Make the offer better, and it seems cheaper. That's it. Okay? And so that's the process. So that's all I want you guys to do right now is I want you to build out this dashboard of all the potential things you could create to plug into your offers. And then we're gonna start in that later this week, start actually creating stuff. I want you to map them out and then look, this is what my funnel's gonna look like. Okay, and every single page, this is what the offer is gonna be. Okay, because you're not gonna use all of them. This palette will be huge, and some of these we'll use in a different offer and a new funnel in the future, or for your webinar, for different pieces. Like, don't worry about that right now. Right now, look at this as what do I have up here that I could trade someone in exchange for the email address? Okay, what do I have here that I could exchange for like 37 bucks? What's a really good offer that's going to be kind of my core product that I could sell somebody, that I could change, that's going to be a good value? What could I do as an upsell? I want you to kind of build out what your offer could be. Okay. Now, one thing I want to stress, because this is one of the biggest misconceptions. People always ask me, like, well, Russell, what product should be here and here? Like, what price points? And they always ask price points and things like that. And we understand it's not so much price points, right? It comes down to like, what's the logical sequencing of events for somebody? Okay, come back to the pre-training. I talked to you about how funnels are basically like taking somebody through a store, right? So somebody just came into your store, like clicked on an ad, they just showed up at your store. Okay, now it's like the logical thing. They came in and they're like, hey, I'm here because I'm going on a camping trip. I don't say, cool, let's go get some hot dogs because they're the cheapest. They're here to go camping, or they're here because they want to grill. I'm going to take them to the grills. That's the thing that makes the most sense to them, right? Then after they have the grills, what's the next thing that they need? Something logically, what's the logical sequencing of events? What's the first thing they need, the second thing, and the third thing? Pretend like these are humans because they are. Okay? Pretend like it's a human coming into your world. They just came to your squeeze page, and that's you. I'm talking like, okay, I need to get this person, give me my email address. What do I have that makes sense right now? Well, they just clicked on my ad. And what makes most sense is like, hey, I interviewed this guy named Joe Vitale, and he told me all of P.T. Barnum's best success stories. The interview was an hour long. It was amazing. He normally charges like $2,000 an hour. I'll give you this interview for free if you'll give me your email address. Sweet, and they just trade, right? Now they got that, cool. So I just sent you the email from Joe Vitale on P.T. Barnum. Now I'm gonna make you a special offer because a lot of you guys have seen the movie Greatest Showman, but I want to make a special offer. So what I'm gonna do is, now that you're here, now that you got the interview, I'm gonna give you a really special offer. Number one, there's this really cool book I found called The Art of Money Getting that P.T. Barnum wrote back in the day. They've actually republished it to show you exactly how to do it. So the first thing you get is The Art of Money Getting. This book's awesome. It's short, it's a fast read, but I did that, but I gave you that book. The second thing is then, because you came into my world, right, is funnel building, I recorded an hour-long interview, or just audio of me explaining my thoughts on the art of money getting for funnel builders. And so I'm also going to give you the art of money building for funnel builders, okay? The third thing we get you is I got you a free copy of Joe Vitale's book, There's a Customer Born Every Minute, where he goes through the 10 biggest things of P.T. Barnum's life, how it can apply back to your life. And then I'm going to go through, I'm going to create this offer, right, of the pieces I'm pulling out of this thing, okay? And then I upsell the next thing, okay? Cool, so you just bought this course right here. We're going to be doing a live 3-day virtual event where I'm going to go through the P.T. Barnum stuff, right? Or I'm going to teach you guys funnel building, or whatever makes logical sense. Okay, so we got grills, then we got our charcoal, then we got our hot dogs, and we got our mustard, right? It's the logical sequencing of event. Act like they're human because they are. What's the first thing they need, the second thing, the third thing, the fourth thing to give them the best customer experience on earth? That's what you're trying to create for them. And if you do that, they will give you more money and they'll be happier with the experience. Okay, if you do it all weird, where it's like, get the P.T. Barnum book and you're like, oh, by the way, you can lose weight. And then, oh, by the way, there's this other like credit repair thing. People will be so confused. That's when they're getting spammed and they run away from you, right? But when you take them through a logical sequencing of events, it makes it really, really simple. So your guys' assignment for tonight is just this. I want you to do the exact same process I just did. I want you to map out as many written type things you can think of that you could create for your offers, as many spoken things as you create for your offers, as many physical products, as many other type of untangible things, intangibles, and map them all out there. So you got a whole bunch of them you could pick from, and then come back and say, okay, what's my squeeze page offer? What's my sales page offer? What's my upsell offer? And pretend like it's, again, you get an email address, you're trying to sell something for $37 and something for $97. And that's the assignment for today. So there you go, guys. That's offer sequencing. Have some fun with that. And tomorrow will be a shorter training. I'm just going to show you guys how to amplify and make each of these offers 1,000 times more valuable. So with that said, have fun with your homework, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. It was super dope. I understood it completely. If you didn't, don't get too worked up about it, y'all. He's basically just saying that Understood. Makes perfect sense. Why the hell are you not on my computer? I don't know. But anyways, you guys saw the little offers that we had everywhere. Pow, 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 pow. Yeah, that he was just plugging it in because it's your ad that we're gonna learn how to run, like we spoke about at the beginning of the video. You remember? All right, we're gonna teach you how to do that. The ad, squeeze page. After they click the ad, it's like, hey, I got a coupon for this business. Okay, we're gonna put it into the car business, right? I got a coupon. This can be a video, 10-second video. Hey, I got a $500 coupon taking off the total price of the car. Please click it now. And there's cool bonuses in there. What bonuses? They're gonna click the car. They're gonna say, hey, thank you for clicking the page. You know, I got this Nissan here. I'm gonna do a review, pros and cons, blah blah blah, real quick. And if that's something you're interested in, then let me know how you can get these 20 products with the purchase of this car today, right? And that includes, you list them out. But without further ado, let's get right back into the video. Speak about the video. If that's something interesting, click the link down below, purchase the vehicle, and I will arrange delivery if you don't have any, right? So I'll take it to your house if you don't have any, right? Well, I have the number, so the notary, the mechanics, the car wash guy, and the parts, where I buy my parts from, right? You have access to all of those things. If you just buy from me, I'll give you access to all of that. You don't ever, I gotta go nowhere else. You gotta worry about none of that. I'll give it all to you. You have all the information from me, right? So that's a squeeze page. Just click here, buy it. All right, so after you sell the squeeze page, you go to the next page and you're like, hey, now that you bought the car, do you need like car seat covers maybe? Or like steering wheel covers? Yeah, if so, come on, just give me a little $20 and I got you. I'm gonna ship them to you. Send me your address, your phone number, your everything, and I got you, right? And you're legit doing this, but you're making a couple extra dollars with this whole thing. And then the last page is kind of like, oh, but wait, there's more. I already made money off of you with the car, and I've already made money off you with the seats. So maybe, do you just want to sign up for my thing, right? Or maybe you could just make it like you already made money with the car and you're happy with that. And your second page is like, okay, maybe now you just want to like give the car seats away because it's like, okay, you already made money with the car, so it's like the car paid for it. Maybe, you know, it depends how you look at it. But yeah, guys, it's whatever you want to do, right? So if you want to make money, then make the money. Charge for the car seats, charge for all of that, and just that's it. You make your money. And then the third page, you know, the way I would do it honestly is I would sell the car because I already make money with the cars. That would be my business. Then the second page I would give something away for free just to like kind of draw them in a little further to like get their email, get their address and things like that. And then the last one I would do like a sign up for my like online thing, you know, where I give coupons every day or every week so that you get more and more car stuff or more and more car information and things, you know. And that's somehow, some way, that's how I would do it. But that's pretty much it, y'all. I hope you guys understood that. You know, that was just episode 3. I'm actually gonna shower and hit the sack for a little bit, but that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And let's see, I did promise you guys a little freestyle, so let's see if we could do like a little 1-minute quick one. I did promise you guys, so I gotta be a man of my word. Freestyle. We're gonna talk about Manuela always getting mad at me on freestyles. Who's Manuela? It's my my son's mother. She's always so mad because it's 7 in the morning right now, and I'm here like awake, speaking mad loud, and they're all sleeping. But fuck that, we're working hard. When these funnels change everything, she's gonna be like, "It's okay, it's okay, bitch. It's okay, it's no problem." I know she is. Trust me.
Today, nearly 80% of patients search for healthcare practices and check reviews online.
All right, cool. I hope you guys understand that I appreciate you for real. I'm out here working hard because it's you for real. We just made this right here for you all. We just made this. We rolled with the ads and we did it. And then we drew board in a minute. Shit was fast, right? So you could do the same. Get a fucking Sharpie marker and start drawing your thing. Hook story off on every page. And you could do it 4 times a day. You gotta find what is worth it. The good and bad is all up on your offer. You gotta play till it's worth it. You gotta plug in till it's worth it. And then you gotta make an offer that's better so the thing seems cheaper. You gotta make a squeeze page and sell another thing today. After you sell it, you could upsell it. All this shit comes up here from all the Britons, and then the spoken, and then the physical too. And you could go ahead and put the other things too. I hope that you understood it today. I try to make this shit a little creative way for you to learn, for me to speak, for me to teach you all, for me to teach. So yes, here I go and I preach. If you don't know me, then I go by the name of SqueeK. So just believe in me, I'm trying to show you the way. As cheap as free. As cheap as free. As cheap as free. I'm gonna try to bundle a way that you don't have to pay somehow, some way. I'm trying to find a way that I could fund ClickFunnels. Like if you can't afford $100 at all, like this one thing you should be doing, man, is the triple threat that I showed you about in the beginning. And this, create a funnel. Do the triple threat, record 1 hour a day and create a funnel. Your life will change. That's it. That's all you need. 1 hour a day and 1 minute a day. Draw up a board. You see how fast we drew up that board? That's your game plan right there. This is your business. Pay attention. All the possible things you can put into your business, all the offers. This is your offer page. This is your ad. Hey, how you doing? I sell weight loss things. Squeeze page. Oh, I have fucking 100 podcasts that I could give you for free with just your email. Oh, I have my own course with my own protein shake and my own powder and my own course with my daughter because I love her so much and she's been helping me work out and she's been my motivation and everything. Hopefully you do the same. Upsell. And if that was something you really enjoyed, then here I have a bundle pack of the same thing you just bought for 75% off. And you only made $10 on it, but you made $10 more than you would have had if you just let that person go. That's what you gotta understand. So just think like that, man. If you have a mind like that, then you'll always be successful. Always think, how could I make a little more money with that person? It doesn't matter that I have less product now. I still made more money than I would have before, right? As long as I'm not losing on the product, I'm okay. As long as you're making money, you're fine. It could be $1. As long as you're making $1, you got $1 million business, right? Because if you put $500,000, you're making $1 on every dollar you put in. What is that? Thank you. Have a good night, y'all. Hope you guys appreciate it, man. This is the One Funnel Away challenge. This show right here, super dope. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Hope you guys appreciate the fact that I'm reacting to these things, and if you guys continue to enjoy it, just let me know. We keep going through this, and I will become the funnel guy for you guys. Eventually, I will be able to draw businesses for you guys, little templates and things like that. So maybe one day we'll go through this, and we'll be like, yo, we're building a funnel for you guys today. Or the funnel of the week. We'll do one winner every week. How about that? That sounds cool to me. A winner every week, a funnel, and that's what I will be building a funnel for. I will make it, draw it up, send it to you. You do what the hell you want from it from there, but that is it, man. I draw it up for you. I send you the picture. You take it. You let me know what you do with it. All right? Let me know what you think about that, man. What was your favorite part of today, man? What was it? Let me know. Please comment down below. And look, she's coming out, so I gotta get out of here. I'm out of here, boss. Peace. I gotta go. You coming to yell at me?